Hello everyone, welcome to SGSH Publications. So today we are having Dr. R.G. ma'am with us. Firstly, I would like to congratulate you ma'am for having your book published with us. And now when your book is published and it is available on all the platforms, so how are you feeling ma'am?
I feel very proud and happy and satisfied as our book has published. I and my friend Visalakshi, we together as authors, we have taken 60 poems of our colleagues, teachers, as Kamarajar, the extraordinary person who is the reason for educational transformations. We have compiled that book. I felt very proud, and first of all, I must thank your team for bringing that within a short period. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much ma'am. Firstly, tell our audience about, how did you start writing? Like आपकी जो ये journey है, how did your writing journey started?
So, okay, basically, I am a teacher working in a government school. During COVID times, Creative Writers Group, Mrs. Brinda ma'am from Kadalur district has created a WhatsApp group, Creative Writers, and motivated many children, teachers, and other workers also to start writing poems in the group. And every day we usually post poems. By 7 exactly by 7 to 10 is the timings, and they will give you a background with a topic. On that topic we have to express our thoughts. Like that it has started. May 5 2021 is the first journey I started to write. Till date I have not missed nearly 1300 poems I have written in English, and in Tamil around 300 poems I have completed. Ma'am has initiated us by all the means. I have compiled already two books, my poem books. One is my penning voyage, and another one is importance of smaller steps. And in Tamil, I have written Malalai Geethangal. It is related to children poems, and now it is the compiling book of our co-teachers. I have did along with my friend.
Amazing, ma'am.
Related the topics, whatever the topic is given, I can able to write within a short period. That I have learned because of that consistency and that continuity. I have learned from writing. If anyone topic is given, I am capable of giving that as a poem within a short time. Within 10 minutes, I can write and do.
That's really amazing, ma'am. I mean, it's such a
Yes.
great skill to have. So I would like to ask from you, like when we talk about writing, is it a skill for you or is it an art? So what do you think about it?
Both is a skill or an art. According to me, writing is a skill when I started to write, but now it has become an art for me. I can paint my words beautifully and excellently in a correct manner. Like that, I have practiced my writing. Whatever the topics or whatever the what I used to say means, if whatever the things I can see, I can express that in a beautiful manner. Whatever the things like that, I have made my writing skill as an art now.
That's great, ma'am. Okay, so ma'am, since your book and some of your whole experiences talk a lot about teaching, right? And you have been seen to have tried to reform the education system a lot, so I would like to ask a lot of questions from you regarding this field. So the first question of mine would be, like when we talk about teaching, when we talk about education system, of course we are having an education system which is working with the students. They are trying to understand what is the need of the students, but still there are many loopholes that could be seen. So I would like to know from you, like what according to you are the major loopholes of the education system.
The children are like flowers. We should make them to smell their fragrance everywhere. So that is our our work as a teacher. There may be little bad things in children, but we have to encourage the good things and we have to make them. That is the way to come out with as a good human being to the society. No one is perfect in the world, but we have to make them to realize that good qualities in them. If your children is capable of drawing well, I have to encourage them. If a child is capable of writing neatly, I have to encourage his writing skill. If a child is too mature and is too talkative, let them come as a speaker. Like that, we have to segregate their good qualities and make them to bring us a beautiful flowers that should smell us, give us fragrance to the world everywhere. That is the motive of mine, ma'am. More than getting the knowledge, they should behave as a good human being to their society and to their surrounding environment.
Really amazing, ma'am.
Yes.
So, ma'am, what are the reforms that you want to make into the education system?
Ma'am, children are basically, I'm taking primary children. That means 5 to 13 years of age kids are coming to me.
Yeah.
Just what I usually do means I'll understand that first family backgrounds we need to understand because all the children are not from the same background.
True.
Some children may have already come with fulfilled needs, but few children are lagging their needs. First of all, we have to fulfill their needs. Then only they are ready to listen to our words. So I usually, as from my service, I have joined. I give them the things whatever they need to their classrooms so that they won't steal or getting the thought of stealing from anyone else, from their friends. So if their wishes fulfilled means they are ready to learn well, they come forward. I don't like to give corporal punishments just by encouraging them with their friends. With anyone way, I have to encourage them. By that, I am making the children to learn well, and we encourage and appreciate by giving gifts also, like seal with a good, beautiful like that seals and all we have. When they are doing well, we usually seal in their notebooks. We tell them, see, you have scored more seals. Very good, like that. If you are saying like that, means they come forward.
Yeah.
Many things, planting trees, and then respecting others, wishing others. If they are doing any wrong things, immediately I will tell them to ask sorry because they have to realize their mistakes like that.
Yeah.
All the ways education wise means whatever the techniques we have today, we are making our children to learn like that. Zoom and Google Meet, everything they will handle. If they send means they will come and speak in Google Meet also. Zoom link also our children will speak. Many online programs they have attended, but by their mother tongue, because in mother tongue only they are learning, but they never hesitate. We are another one thing. Online Kalvi Radio one program is there just by making our children to say the things by audio, and we are sending to one group. They are making it and telecasting in that website. You can also see online Kalvi Radio. If you see means you can get in Google also. You can get in that. Our children have done many audios, ma'am. Around 8,000 audios. Our children audios are there throughout Tamil Nadu. So many are doing. Among them, our children audios are there, ma'am. We are encouraging like that. Speeches and our motivational speeches they are doing. Mother Teresa and great reformers, everything they are taking videos and we are doing. And for our school also, we are having on YouTube. We are uploading our children best things in that YouTube channel also, ma'am.
That's really amazing, ma'am. Ma'am, since you said that you deal with, the very younger students, right? So when we
Yes,
talk about younger children, there are lots of challenges that comes when you are going to teach them, right? Because they have their own ways to understand, and you have so many students, and everyone is, going to understand it in some different way. So how do you deal with all of this? And yes, what are the major challenges that you have faced?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, one child is very mischievous, is not adaptive to the class environment itself. Like that, if your children are like that, means we have to encourage. They are not even don't do. If you say in a louder voice, they are also say doing the same. Like that, after COVID, children are not ready to sit in a calm environment for 10 to 15 minutes also. They don't like, they need varieties, they need different things, like songs, dance, everything they expect. So we have to minimize the content and we have to take them to the different environment often, ma'am. If 10 minutes we are teaching means another 5 minutes they need a break in different way, another 10 minutes we are teaching, we are taking the whatever the environment around our classroom, we are taking that for teaching. We are taking think about plants means we are showing the real things, real life experience. They have to know. If you are taking that suppose one area of a circle means we have to show them the cycle wheel and all, how it comes. Pi r square means pi value, how it comes, like that lifetime experience. So that if we go somewhere, he will take that example and he will realize, oh, ma'am has told such things, like that.
Yeah.
He may think that and he will correlate the things, ma'am, like that.
True.
Real life experience plus content is the children's today needed. And then more than parents, as teachers, we have a lot of what experience, and we have that right to take them to the right path, ma'am.
Amazing. So, ma'am, when the students or the children are growing, there comes many phases when they feel like, they are not able to share the things with their parents, right? So, in those cases, how can a teacher become their friend so that they can at least share the important things with their teachers? So, this is what I would like
Yes,
to know from you.
yes, I'm sure, because today's generation kids are very sensitive. First of all, they are not ready to accept anything of a sudden. If it is a failure, they are not ready to accept. So we have to deal very carefully. First, friendly only. Whatever, if suppose anything
Yes.
abuse or something happens also, we have to make them very friendly. We have to ask. If you we ask in a louder voice, they are not ready to say frankly. First of all, we have to say. For that, we must say our life experience to the children. While we were a kid, we were like this. We have faced. Do you face like this any problems? Like that only we have to ask the children. Then only they are ready. Oh, ma'am has faced such a problem. Same problem only I am having. No, like that they may share with us, and we have to give them the right advice to lead the life carefully with the unknowing persons. Whatever the things happens, we should not speak, or we should not what we have to say speak alone. And that and all we have to say how they have to dress up, how they have to behave with others, then what is the limit to talk with others, everything we have to say, ma'am. Then only children can realize, because parents maybe and they may be not experienced such things in their life, so they are not ready to say frank with their children.
True.
Few are doing well, but many parents are missing that things with children. So as a teacher, we have that responsibility to tell our kids more than a parents, ma'am. Thank you.
Very amazing, ma'am. Okay. So now I would like to ask you, uh, what are the two subjects that you would like to make compulsory for all the students?
Compulsory means, first of all, they have to respect everyone, ma'am.
Yes.
Every living being they have to respect. They should not tease anyone at any cost.
Yes.
Yes, because bullying is a wrong thing. When they tease, and that another child's mindset is affecting that. So, as a teacher, I want to tell all the children they should be friendly with everyone. They should not hurt any living beings at any cost. They should not tease their friends or anyone else, elderly persons. and especially they have to respect that physically challenged or anyone challenging person. They have to treat very friendly, ma'am. They have to help, they have to encourage them. That is the first thing. If they are very very correct in their that language, that and all, if it is good, they will be good citizen to the society and knowledge will be okay. If they are perfect in their principles, the education will come correctly along with them, ma'am. That is the thing I want to tell the today's children.
Amazing. Okay, ma'am. So, since we have seen lots of, suicide cases when it comes to the students who are in 10th and 12th, generally in 12th, but yes, there are many things that the students are not much aware of when it comes to like when they are till their 10th. They are not aware of what are the options that are in front of them. They are not aware of what, life has for them. They just take it as like there are only three options that they have and they have to just move on for it. If they get selected, that means they have a good life. If they are not selected, they think that's the time to end their life. So in that context, how can we prepare our children since the very childhood of them to be strong enough and knowledgeable enough to not take any such decisions into their life?
Yes, ma'am. First of all, children should develop their self-respect and self-dignity by all the ways. Inferiority complex should not come to anyone at any cost. As teachers and parents, we have to give moral support. If anything happens, also it's okay. You are having a better choice. Like that, we have to from starting itself, from one sixth standard itself, we have to give that moral support to children, students, ma'am. Because unless we give that moral support, both parents and teachers, students can't able to lead a perfect life. They can't able to face the challenges of failures in their life because their expectations are very 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 big. I must do like that. That should not be there. Whatever comes, we are trying our best. Whatever comes, if it is happens, that is we are having that second choice. We should not feel inferior or something. We have lost our life like that. We should not feel at any cost. For that, parents and teachers as to give the moral support from sixth standard itself. We have to tell them because parents mistakes also the teachers are not doing. Few parents are encouraging, hey, you are not doing well. They are discouraging means the children will go, oh, I have got less marks. Oh, Papa will beat me. Amma will do something like that. They are getting that negative thoughts in their minds. So no other choice. They are ready to sacrifice for their life for little failures. We should not allow them to do. Suppose if failures are happen means parents should take more care. Up to they have to come out. Up to that they have to watch their children and they have to give more moral support. Suppose something has happened, the children has got failure in one thing means they have to tell nothing is wrong with you. You are okay, the situation is like that, accept that you can do more, choice is there. So there are so many fields and even failed students can achieve first in the coming exams. So we have to encourage and we have to make them to realize the real situation, and it is the part that parents and teachers has to give the moral support for the child.
Very amazing, ma'am. So, ma'am, in today's world, we are seeing a shift. Like, we have seen so many, in the recent news, there were lots of rape cases that have been, heard of. And even till now, you might be hearing so many cases coming out. So, I would like to ask, like, in a way, we can see it as a failure of the system to teach the men how to, treat a woman, right? So, we may obviously say it. So I would like to ask you, like, at while a child is growing up, I think that is the best time to teach them what is right and what is wrong, right, and how to treat the other gender. So, in what way can we, uh, connect it into the education system so that we can teach our men to become more respectable towards the women. So
Okay.
yes, ma'am.
Yes, I can understand, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yeah.
first of all, something has happened means maximum maybe they are addicted and they are doing that thing. Wantedly, they are normal person, they won't do. Maybe alcoholic or something else. Addicted persons only. We are seeing the many more cases. Rare cases only normal persons are doing. So, first of all, we have to prohibit that alcoholic things. We have to do limit is there, when to take, where to take is there. And then as parents we should not allow our kids to unknown person at any cost. Even grown up women also, um on time we should not go anywhere else without our without a good companion, because we are bold enough to safeguard ourselves. But if the person who is coming in front of us, if it is a normal being, we can face him. If he is an abnormal man, how can we face? No way. We may know karate and everything we know, but the situation is we can't able to escape from that time. So we have to tell the children, if we are under any closed environment, we if unknown person is there, we should not be there. If in a train or a bus or in somewhere else, anywhere, if any one or two male is there, only one female is there, whether it is she is a kid or a woman, we should not stay there, because if they are a normal person, we can okay, we can stay there. If they are not normal, how can we save our lives? Once if our life is lost means lost only. We are seeing many cases. More than men, women are losing their lives. We are seeing that is not good at all. And then today the world itself seems that women ratio itself decreasing more. When
Yes.
compared to men ratio, women ratio is less. So we are in the need of safeguarding the women and girl child of the nation. They are like treasures of our nation. Treasures. We say our India is compared to women. When our motherland is a woman, how can we allow a men or anyone else to misuse a girl child or a woman? We must very very aware of that, and punishment should be made strict. Unless and until the punishment is strict, we can't avoid these things, ma'am.
Yes.
We
Agree.
have to treat children. As I said, when an unknown person comes to you, you should be aware something. If he is giving, you should not take. You should tell either to your parents or to teachers. If there's someone is giving something, we are accepting means with that they may blackmail us next time. The children they may blackmail. See, I have given no. If you tell anyone, I will tell to your mother. If they sell means the children are scared of that thing. They may ready to do what they say. So we should not allow that unknown persons to give something to the children. We should tell the male or female child, you should not be. We should not stay alone with someone unknown person at any cost. If anything happens, please tell immediately to your mother or father or teachers. I had told to my children also, if anyone comes to touch you, just you shout and come out of that place. Like that only I used to say the 6th to 8th standard children, that 11 to 13 years of children, because they don't know what is going to happen. I told them, if anyone unknown person or drunken person, anyone comes to touch you, just you shout like anything and go out of that place, like that only, because that is the first preventive measure. If they shout only, some others will come and they will what is happening, like that they will know. If the child is quiet, something will happen. We don't know what is going to happen, because female children are basically sensitive. If such thing happens, they may become mad also. They may lose their lives fully. So we should be very, very, very aware of this thing. And female children also, they should not they should not take that parents freedom to a long limit, to an extent limit. Parents are trusting their children, so children must use the freedom in a right way. If they are friendly with their male friends, that and all, they should not go beyond their limits. If such things, because everything we know with the help of mobile, everything it's open. Nothing is here closed book. Everything here is open book. So children should respect parents. They should not cheat parents. First of all, they should respect parents, because if they come to ninth standard and all, they know well whether I'm doing right or wrong, a child knows, but they hide or hesitate. They hide from their parents. Is it no? There they are coming. There is a space between parents and children. That should not be happen until they get married. They should be very friendly with the parents, and they should be ready to say whatever happens. They have to say openly,
Yes.
and that our what I have to say is, our society should aware of these things, and when and where such thing happens, there should be, everyone should find the correct solution, and we have to avoid that things, and we have to encourage our female children to be safeguard from all the things, ma'am.
Amazing, ma'am. Okay. So, what is the greatest life lesson that you would like to, give to these students of yours?
Parents are the real gifts, ma'am, because whether many have that God beliefs and few may not have. That is in God's hands. We are born, and until the age of 5, we don't know what is good and what is bad.
Yes.
We may fail here and there. So our parents are taking care of everything. So we should first respect our parents, and we should whatever the possible things we have to do to our parents, because our parents know well what is good and what is bad for us. So we must respect parents, and next to that teachers, whatever the parents, and because whole day we are staying with the teachers.
Yes.
So more than the school environment, more than the home environment, children are spending their time in school environment. So there is a relationship between children and the teachers. So they have to obey parents and teachers' advice. When they are ready to accept parents and teachers' advice, in this world there is no children with minus. Every children will be blessed with the plus.
That's really
Yes.
great, ma'am. So, thank you so much for this amazing interview. I got to
Okay,
learn
ma'am.
a lot from you. And now I would like to ask you if you have any message for our audience.
Yes, ma'am. I want to tell you only one poem which I have written. See, this is my book I have written. From that importance of smaller steps, I have to tell one poem. As you asked many things, I too have learned few lessons that I want to share you as a poem here. Nothing is permanent in the world. Just wipe your tears and move forward. Everything will vanish out. Make your mind and heart with great thoughts. Each one is different from nature. Do your good deeds and love all creature. Be flexible with all texture. Go along with faith and hope. Success never teaches you how to live life. Failures never fail to teach you how to lead life. Failures never fail to teach you how to lead life. Experience is the best teacher. Educate yourself with courage. Trust yourself is the best mantra. Convince you at the time of difficulties. To come out of worries, complete your right decision. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you
Thank you.
so much, ma'am. So, how was
Okay.
your experience with SGSH publication? And do you have any suggestion for us so that we can improve our services?
Really, very, 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 very excellent service. I felt very, very blessed and satisfied, because in a very short period, our book got published, and that too I have did in Canva. I have requested 2 3 publications. They told if it is in a Word file only, it is easy to publish. But SSGS publication ready to publish my Canva PDF itself. So happy, and I have taken my certificates also. As I am showing in that, it is upside down. So happy. I have taken print as you said. It is for interview. So happy. It is very nice that being an author of SSGS publications, I feel very, very satisfied. Wonderful service, ma'am. Really great. Really, really great. And in coming years, I am ready to publish my next book in SSGS publications. Very, very thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, Divya, ma'am, and Ankita, ma'am. So thank you so much for your wonderful support, ma'am. That whole team, SSGS application, I must thank you wholeheartedly, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your kind words, ma'am. It was really nice interacting with you. I got to learn so many new things, and of course, our audience would have also enjoyed this interview a lot, and they would also have learned something new from here. So, thank you so much for this amazing interview. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.